What's up, Xado Mob? Frozt back at you with another video. This one right here is going to be about talismans and the components of different aspects of talismans. So, let's begin. I got my little assistant with me, my little notebook. So, what is a talisman, you ask? A talisman is a ideograph that represents an intention consisting of drawings, writings, and a natural item, meaning different like forms of glyphs. If you're not writing in English, this makes more sense. Say if you're writing in like Arabic or like Chinese or something like that. I think Chinese language is Mandarin, I believe, or that's one of the Chinese um, languages writings. I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, symbols, glyphs, that's what you call them. In English, it's the alphabet. Um, yeah, a couple of drawings, pictures, as well as a physical, natural item, meaning like a lock of hair, or animal part, or bone, or a crystal, a gem, a precious metal, or something like that. The ideographs represent a systematic language or code that is used to facilitate communication between heaven, earth, and man. This more so ties into shamanism between the different worlds, different three level of worlds. Originally, that's where talismans came from, with like totem poles and things of that nature. It's a variety of different things. A talisman is more so like a simplified version of like a totem. Even though a totem could be like a spirit guide or like a physical phenomenon or a spiritual aspect. A physical spiritual representation. I think I'm saying that right. I could be. Moving on. I'm getting lost. My goal is to deliver these messages to you the best way I know how. So let's move on and not get lost in different aspects. Okay, once designed through ceremonial ritual, the practitioner accumulates key energy. This key energy is then channeled by the environmental resources, into the talisman. So basically, when you are channeling, it's like, for those of you know what Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that is, it's like a spirit bomb basically. So you gotta call upon natural phenomena and inorganic material to draw in energy and build up energy within yourself to expel it and put it inside of talisman. Okay, so the uses of talismans are: energy from talisman may emit into the environment. So the talisman can also give the intention of practitioner or sealer or crafter back into the environment, or you may be able to take energies from one environment and move it by the talisman, storing it inside the talisman, then bringing it to another environment, and overall that'll be like a form of like terraforming or stuff like that. For those that you don't know what terraforming is means basically building a world inside of a world or around a different world, or changing the world, if that's simplified for a lot of people. You can harness the energy, transmute the energy. It can amplify, strengthen, or weaken other energies. Okay. The steps to craft a talisman. I'm not gonna give you guys the ultimate breakdown of crafting talisman, but these are the steps to at least study it for your own self and be careful, because I'm not responsible for you making your own talisman and your environment end up messed up because you don't know what you're doing. I'm not responsible. I don't take no responsibility. But you can study these and find out for yourself. Steps to craft talisman. 1, you have to design a talisman. Number 2, you need to consecrate the talisman. Number 3 is open a ritual for the talisman. Number 4 is to charge the talisman. Number 5 is divined and or bless the talisman. Number 6 is sealing. Number 7 is activating the energies inside the talisman. Okay. Once you do those things, then you basically have the talisman ready to use. But I won't say ready to use just yet. But you'll figure it out why if you ever study it. This video is not to give you full lessons about talisman. It's an introduction to talismans, or a simple introduction to talisman. Excuse my hair. Yeah, I'm getting ready to start my journey. For those of you who don't know. So yeah, I'm getting it prepared and all that stuff right now. Okay, now the components of talismans. What goes into the talisman, the crafting aspect. So I gave you the breakdown on how to make the whole thing happen. Now what goes into the design, you know what I'm saying, the design of it. Number 1 is the house. The house is the subject matter at hand. Number 2 is house cells. These contain symbol of power and or ability. Number 3 are the glyphs. The glyphs are direction or instruction of how house cells activate the channeling of spiritual energy. Number 4 is the seal, the sigil of crafter showing sourcing of that specific practitioner or particular magical lineage. Number 5 is to empower the sigil, empowering the sigil. This enables seal resource to work as intended on the intended. Meaning, if somebody else was to pick up this talisman and carrying it with them, it will not work for them, on them, or in their environment because it's not for them. They don't have the intention or energy embedded inside of them. Meaning, it's useless. It's just another item carried around by somebody that's not supposed to be holding it. It'll keep certain people safe. When negative harm is intended, and as well as not benefit those that are harming what is supposed to be healing the intended. Yeah, those are talismans. The basic breakdown of what a talisman is and everything like that. Yeah, that's that video. Okay. Like I always say, in case you haven't known already, I got about 26, 27 other videos. Herbalism and spiritual liberation. But I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again for those who don't remember, and for those that are new. We do not own anything in this earth, on this planet, and every circumstance and situation is temporary. We are more than what we imagine and we think we are. We are more than what the people of the world can say we are, what they imagine, what they think we are. You're important, you are valid. We are here for a reason. That's Frozt signing off. Stay tuned for the next video.